And if you reinvest it into the deal you found, instead of getting 100,000, you're going to get 200,000, although it's paid out over some time. Now, that's being a LP, using your money or money you got from a finder fee. Now, if you invest 100,000 a year, here's an idea for 5 years in a row. Well, if you think about it, by year 5, you're making $200,000 a year. What do you do with that? I guess if you really wanted to at that point, you could reinvest half and live on the other half. So there's a 5-year plan, folks, to make $100,000 a year of passive income for the rest of your life. There's a lot of ways to play. There's a lot of ways you can get involved. You know, you're here because you want to do commercial real estate investing, and we're here because we want to get you involved in doing something related to commercial real estate investing. Okay, if you're going to do anything in Texas in commercial real estate, there's a pretty good chance we can make some money together. You can do this with no money. You can do this with your money. You can do this with other people's money. You know, how do you do this with no money? You know, you can be a deal finder. Anybody can do that. How can you do this with your money? You can be a passive investor. How can you do this with other people's money? You could be a GP. And honestly, why not be a GP? Usually the only reason somebody doesn't want to be a GP is because they don't understand that they can. And when you understand how and you understand that you can, then why not, right? Why not make the 7 figures a deal? So lots of ways to play. Some people get started by just finding a deal. You find a deal, you get a finder's fee. How much is the finder's fee? It's typically half of the acquisition fee. You know, acquisition fee is anywhere from 1 to 5% of the purchase price. So even on a small-ish deal, $200,000 acquisition fee would translate into a $100,000 finder fee. What do you do with a $100,000 finder fee? You just find a deal, get somebody to tell you what they're looking for. You find that, you get a finder's fee. You stick that in your pocket, I guess, if you wanted to, or here's an idea, you could reinvest it right back into the deal you found. And if you reinvest it into the deal you found, instead of getting 100,000, you're going to get 200,000, although it's paid out over some time. Now, that's being a LP, using your money or money you got from a finder fee. Now, if you invest 100,000 a year, here's an idea for 5 years in a row. Well, if you think about it, by year 5, you're making $200,000 a year. What do you do with that? I guess if you really wanted to at that point, you could reinvest half and live on the other half. So there's a 5-year plan, folks, to make $100,000 a year of passive income for the rest of your life. You roll up your sleeves and you do this, right? For the next 5 years, you're getting $100,000 of passive income for the rest of your life. Not bad. So that's not bad. And you don't even have to find another deal. All right, you're done. But the truth, nobody stops. Because, yeah, making $100,000 a year of passive income was cool until you realize the guy you found those deals for is making millions of dollars a year. So why not just be that guy? You know, be the GP. If you syndicate 2 small-ish deals a year, you're making millions of dollars a year. That's 1 deal every 6 months. You're making millions of dollars a year. So why not be the GP? So I do all 3 of these. I find deals. I'm a passive investor. I'm more of a passive investor, frankly, than anything else. And I'm a GP on deals. You can scale this up. You can scale this down. You can find more than 1 deal one time once a year. You can syndicate more than 2 deals a year. You can invest immediately in anything you want if you have the money. But this is how commercial real estate investors make millions of dollars a year.
Hey guys, I'm here with Olivia Hathaway.
And many people behind the scenes. So right now we are pricing our elevator pitch that everybody should have that 30-second elevator pitch. So that's what we're doing right now.
What is yours?
Come learn real estate with us. I can't wait to get to know you. Let's fire your boss before he fires you through real estate.
I love that one.
So
Let's
this
fire
is
our
one of
bosses,
my
guys.
So
That
as
is a
soon
great
as
one.
possible.
As soon as possible. Hey, message us if you guys want to hear more. We're here for you.